Hello and welcome to another episode of Jarmonk Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. I'm not sure why we held that note. Maybe we're in a sing-songy mood today. Hey. A-okay with that. Sorry if that prevents you from sleeping properly. Let's see here. Let's use the Trailblazer. That's a very good one to utilize here. Let's see here. Logitech Capture has stopped responding. You know what? That's fine because we don't use the webcam. Oh wow, there's a lot of delay. Let me do a quick recycle on the image here and we're good. Okay, yep, very good. Audio is on point. And you're like, wait, hold on. You have a webcam and you don't use it? You know, I feel like specifically for YouTube viewing, the webcam adds some clutter, you know? I feel like the having no webcam makes it a lot more of a clean experience here. I mean, maybe for story type games like Pokemon Let's Log, you can probably surmise more of my emotion if the camera was also up. But like, you know, this podcast, is that how you pronounce it? This podcast style of recording, I feel like is complemented by no camera. You know, you could choose to disagree, but you can also be wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's all about taste, right? It's all about what you enjoy versus what I enjoy. I feel like when the camera is there, I tend to look at the face cam more often than the actual game itself. And a lot of times, like, I don't even care about the game, period. Is this a totally different shortcut? Dude! What? How much did that just skip? My brain is just completely taken aback right there. You know, this whole looking for the secret passage thing, it's kind of awesome. Also, we're on free ride. What are we doing on free ride? Let's quit to the menu here. I'd rather have my checkpoints, even if we do skip them. No. Mountain 2. Trail 3. Yep. Explorer. Yep, Explorer. Alright, so where were we? We turned on the face cam today for the dab redemption. So if you ever want to see my face, you can check out the VODs on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jarmonk. I don't usually try to push people from my YouTube to Twitch. It's usually the other way around. Why is that the case? I have no idea. To be honest with you, I should probably be shilling my stuff to both people. You know, equally. I don't know. That's a personal thing. I'll work on that myself. You know. Ooh. Okay, so where was that shortcut? This one right here. It's actually legit. That's an incredible shortcut because it gets rid of a lot of the like bridge traveling that happens over there. It does get rid of a checkpoint though, I think. So I'm not sure if it'll actually work as far as the rides that have checkpoints necessary. So like this one right here, it skips. I guess you couldn't go backwards and do this, but that's also kind of cheap. And I'm not sure how much time you're actually saving. How much time are you actually saving here? Was I making it all up in my head that it's that great of a checkpoint or a skip? I might have been. Yeah, because it just ends up over here. Okay. I mean, it's still pretty cool. We did catch another shortcut. Yo. Let's go. Wow, there's so many shortcuts. Is there one over here? Like this one. Where does this go? Oh, it's the jump. Alright. I was about to tell myself, let's just focus on finishing the bike ride, but that's not really what we're here for. If I were to be honest with you. So this kind of like exploration is pretty cool. Exploration? Is that how you say it? Hold on. I had to check something on my phone. I apologize. I was sweeping the other day because the baby loves to, whenever she's done with eating food, she's in the current state of line of thinking where she just tosses the food off of her plate. On the one hand, I'm like, oh, that's cute. She's cleaning it for us, so we don't have to clean it. On the other hand, we don't have any dogs or anything to eat said food that's on the ground. So, stop. Why? Why are you doing this? This is not learned behavior. I don't know if anybody else's babies just yeet the food to the ground whenever they're done eating. You know, usually it's just like, hey, get me out of this seat. I want to play. And I'd be A-okay with that, you know. I'll take you out of your seat and send you on your way. But why toss the food? So we were having quinoa. I know, fancy, right? It's really just like spaghetti in the form of like, you know, in a spherical format. It is good though. I'm a fan of quinoa. Whole grain, lots of protein, makes you fill up faster than rice, which is A-okay as well. You eat a lot less. But yeah, she was tossing this quinoa onto the ground like it was her job. I was like, it's good, what are you doing? She's like, toss. Toss. So yeah, we ended up with a bunch of quinoa on the ground. I was like, alright, go play with mama. I gotta do dishes and I gotta sweep the floor apparently. You just added onto my chore list, but it's fine, you know. I'll get you back. I'll get you back when you're a whiny teenager. Asking why do I have to do these chores? Why don't you guys do it? First of all, we pay all the bills. You live in our home. You do some chores to pay for your quote unquote rent. But second of all, do you realize how many chores you added onto my list just by being born? And she's gonna be like, I hate you. Oh man, I can't wait for teenage years. I wish I wasn't born. Okay, let's not make fun of the teenage condition, okay? It's a real thing. Everybody goes through all of the hormones. I know. Ew, stop talking about the hormones. No, but it's a scary time. You know, lots of nuclear fission going on in your. I messed up the word because I was about to just completely lose there. Okay, all right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Is the resting spot here? Like, right off the bat? I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, where does this go? Is this it? You give me nothing? Well, there's some shading over here. Maybe there's a drop. There's not a drop. Okay. Well, I'd say okay. You know, this offline thing would not be as bad. You know, like the leaderboards, I don't care about. Obviously, the challenges not being able to be selected is kind of a pain, as far as like progressing through the game. But you know, we're learning a lot about the game anyway, so that's fine. You guys, a lot of you guys are probably watching this don't even care about the game anymore. At this point, you know, like 70 episodes in. So I'm just exploring and talking about life, my baby. So yeah, where were we? We're sweeping. We were sweeping the quinoa off of the floor. When I found out quinoa, if you've ever had it, it's actually extremely sticky. It's almost like it's like sticky rice. And when it goes onto the floor, it's not as bad as sticky rice, because sticky rice would just be like, nope, not budging. You put a brush to sticky rice on the floor, all you're gonna do is smear it. The bottom part of that that sticky rice that fell on the floor, it's like, nah, dude, I'm chilling. Good luck. Ah, look at you trying. What are you doing, dude? You're wasting your time. It'll mock you. It'll have the confidence of a Dragon Ball Z boss fight, like Majin Buu. That's probably a really bad one. Well, the skinny Majin Buu, the one that could talk, right? Yeah, and it was like super cocky and stuff. I hated it. Hated it. I like the cute Majin Buu. Also, Buu was just a really tough sell when you, well, pun intended, when you just came from the supervillain, which was Cell, who sucked up the protagonists with their tail. Like, what kind of stuff of nightmares were you trying to feed into children's minds? It's pretty awesome, actually. But yeah, sticky rice versus quinoa. Quinoa, when I went to go brush the floor, broom, sweep the floor. There we go. Went to go sweep the floor, and it picked up all the dirt around it. It was way better than like mopping, I would say, because we mop this floor every day. And the quinoa, I brushed the quinoa across the floor, and it picked up even more stuff. It was the floor never looked that clean. Let me just put it that way. It should there should be an invention that basically puts out a bunch of quinoa on the floor, and then you know it gets pushed around, and then picked up. Easy peasy. Your floor is super clean. You know, That would be a lifesaver. You know, that'd be so much better than your regular Swiffer picker-upper kind of mop. We just did the Trail 3 twice, and we couldn't find anything. Let me do the Trail 4. Let's see here. Trail 4. Nope. That's a mountain. Trail 4 has 2 resting spots on it. What? What is this? Okay, trail number 2. Let's try this one again. Explorer mode. Trailblazer. So yeah, that's what I found about Quinoa. It has a special kind of stickiness, which is not. It's not overly sticky. Basically, is what I'm saying. So maybe there's a benefit to the baby throwing the quinoa off the baby table, her little high chair with the dinner tray essentially. Whoa, that fall looked like it hurt pretty badly. I wonder if each trail does have one, or if like a single trail might have all 3. You know, this game's gotten me to think that it might be possible that, you know, not each one has a resting spot. I think we found the one for Trail 2, though. Wasn't this the one with the rocks on the side? I think this was literally the last episode. Like, one of the last resting spots we found. Checkpoint missed, not a big deal. But yep, we caved. Got the head cam. I guess it could be technically called a head cam. We got the face cam on today. Maybe we add the face cam for certain games that would require facial recognition or facial. If the face cam adds to the content, you know, I feel like I'm okay with adding it. Do I feel like the face cam adds to the content all the time? I don't think so. Although a lot of people did miss my face, so that's appreciated. Lots of people were also. I think it was just one person. No, I'm not gonna call you out. It was calling me thick. Like that's. It might be a kind of a compliment, but I'm working on the weight. Okay. 2020. I know everybody's resolution is to get skinny before the summer. I'm saying I just want to get healthy because I don't want to be a bum essentially. Well, that's part of the career change that's happening. I'm switching from a job that's a lot more sitting down and eating my stress away to one where I'm moving around a little bit more and not having any time to eat. So that's it's good, I'd say. Wow, we went all the way back here. All right, well, I feel like that's a good place to stop. I will. Yeah, thank you for hanging out and listening to the Lonely Mountains Downhill podcast. And yep, I'll catch you on the next one. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that sub button if you want to get notified whenever the videos come out. It should be out 7 a.m. every day as usual, and the playlist link is in the description. Yep, I'll catch you on the next one though. Thanks for listening. See you.